Welcome. Begin seated. Find a comfortable seated pose with your legs crossed in front of you. Sitting up tall, lengthening through your spine. And make sure that you have a block and a strap handy for today's practice. Or bring the hands together in front of the heart, setting an intention. Releasing stress, calming the body and the mind. And beginning with some pranayama, release your left hand onto your thigh. Bring your right thumb to your right nostril and your ring finger to your left nostril. You can bring your index and middle finger to your third eye forehead or curl them in towards your palm. Take a deep breath, exhale, and then close your right nostril with your thumb and inhale through the left. Exhale through the right as you close your left nostril, and then inhale through the right. Close your right nostril with your thumb, and then exhale. Continuing in your own pace, inhaling and exhaling through alternate nostrils. This is called Nadi Shodhana breathing, and this breath balances the hemispheres of the brain, is very calming, soothing, and also very balancing. So it helps us to release stress, also activating the nadis, the energy centers in the body. Continuing in your pace, closing alternate nostrils as you in and exhale. If you like, close your eyes. Focus your awareness inwards. Continuing to sit up tall. Deep in and exhales. See if you can lengthen each inhale and exhale. Moving in your pace. Continuing just a little longer. The next time you exhale through your left nostril, begin to release both hands onto your thighs. Close your eyes and just feel the effects of this pranayama technique, this breathing technique on your body and your mind. And then begin to just drop your chin to your chest and roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Release your left hand next to your left hip. Walk the fingertips away until you find the stretch. Inhale your right arm up and bring your right fingertips as lightly as you can onto the left side of your hand. Without pushing or pulling, just release your right ear to your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders in one long line and keep stretching through your left fingers. Keep the stretch in your left arm. Release your right arm, inhale your left arm, and then begin to walk your right fingertips away and stretch your left arm all the way up overhead till you find a nice side stretch in your left side body. Keep your right side body long, keep your shoulders in one line, breathe into the stretch. And exhale, release. Bring your left hand to your right thigh and your right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and on the exhale, twist to the right. Deep inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist. Take the next inhale to come back to center. Walk your hands in front of you, lengthening through your spine, tailbone drawing you back, and the sternum, crown of your head reaching forward. Inhale, sit up tall. Change the cross of your shins. And then again, drop your chin to your chest and roll your left ear to your left shoulder, right hand next to you. Left arm onto the side of your head, around the temples or right side of your head. Gently releasing left ear to left shoulder, stretching through the right fingertips. Breathing deeply. And then release left arm down and inhale your right arm up and over, stretching into the right side body. Walk your left fingertips away from you any amount. You can bend into your left elbow, or if your fingers can't reach the mat or the floor, bring your hand onto a block. Keep your right arm straight. Turn the biceps in, triceps out. And inhale, come back to center. Bring your right hand to your left thigh and your left hand behind you. We'll twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen through your entire spine, lift up through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist to the left. Another deep breath here. And exhale, come back to center. And then walk your hands all the way out in front of you. Stretching, lengthening, inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold forward. Rest your forehead on the mat, the floor, and if you like, bend your elbows and place your hands to the backs of your shoulders for an upper arm stretch. Keep your hips rooting down, so you want them on your meditation cushion or the floor or the block. Don't let them lift up, and then bring your hands back onto the floor in front of you. Walk yourself back to seated. Sitting up tall, and then inhale, lift your sternum, roll your shoulders back, arch into your back, look up. And as you exhale, pull the belly in and up, rounding into your back. Big stretch again. Inhale, lengthen forward, tailbones curling up. And exhale, tailbone curls under as you pull the belly in and up, rounding forward, looking down. Inhale, lifting your beautiful heart and chest to the sky. And as you exhale, rounding in, holding onto your knees. And again, big inhale to stretch forward, broadening through the collarbones. And exhale to round into your back. Inhale, come back to center. Now make your way onto your back, get your strap, and place the strap next to you. Hug both knees into the chest and circle on the low back in one direction. And then change the direction. We'll draw the right knee into the chest and circle the right ankle. Left knee is bent, left foot on the mat. Circling the opposite direction. And then get your strap and place the strap across the sole of your right foot and stretch your right leg up in your mount. Slide your hands down the ends of the strap until you can release your shoulders and arms down onto the mat. Releasing the left leg long if you like for a more intense stretch. If you do, flex both feet. If you like to keep the left knee bent, that is totally fine. Make sure to keep the hips aligned, back of the neck long, shoulders relaxed and soft on the mat. And then breathe into the hamstring stretch and bring the strap into the right hand, left hand onto the left hip, and extend the leg out to the right, looking over the left shoulder if your neck allows. If your neck is bothering you, just keep looking straight up and release the leg down. And as you push the foot into the strap, pull the strap up towards your right shoulder. And then we'll inhale, return back to center, switch the strap into the left hand, right arm out at shoulder level. Extend the leg over to the left. You can bend into the knee here or keep the leg straight. Keep both feet flexed. And inhale. Lengthen a little deeper into the twist here if you like. Breathing deeply into the belly, and then we'll make our way back up, bending slightly or bending into the left knee again and then into the right knee, releasing the strap. And hug your right knee into the chest and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your right foot, level your hips. Stay here if you're already feeling a good hip stretch, or lift the left foot off the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh if you can reach, or use a strap. And then draw your left thigh in, gently draw the right thigh away from you until you find a good hip stretch, and then breathe into that stretch. And then we'll release. And we'll cross the right knee right over the left knee and draw the knees into the chest. If your hands can reach your ankles, draw the opposite ankles up towards your hips until you find a nice glute stretch. We'll release both legs long onto the mat and just feel the difference in the sides. And then we'll bend both knees and hug the left knee into the chest, circling the left ankle in one direction and then the other direction. Getting the strap and placing the strap across the sole of the left foot this time. Again, soften the shoulders down and stretch through the left leg. You can keep the right knee bent or extend the right leg long, flexing the right foot. Level your hips, lengthen your tailbone towards the back of your mat, and then breathe into the hamstrings, into the calf muscles, back of your left leg. Get the strap now into the left hand, right hand onto the right hip. Make sure the right hip stays on the mat. You don't want it to come up. And then extend the left leg over to the left. Look over your right shoulder if your neck allows. And then just stretch here into the inner thigh, lengthening through both sides of your waist. Taking steady breaths all the way through the chest into the belly. Inhale, leg comes back up. We'll switch the strap into the right hand. Left arm comes out at shoulder level. And extend the leg over to your right. And again, you can bend the knee or keep the leg extended long. And then again, push the foot into the strap and gently pull the strap up towards your shoulder. And then bring your leg all the way back up. Give it another nice stretch. And then bend your right knee, your left knee. Move the strap out of the way and then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex your left foot. Level your hips. Stay here or bring your right foot off the mat and interlace fingers behind your right thigh. And move into your hip stretch. Hold on behind your right thigh, over your right shin. Or use a strap, or just hold on wherever it feels good. And then we'll cross the left knee over the right, hug the knees into the chest until you find a stretch on the glutes. And if you like, you can hold on to opposite ankles and draw them in towards your hips for a deeper stretch. Keep the shoulders soft. And then we'll release, draw knees into the chest, maybe rocking a little bit on the lower back, extending both legs out, both arms overhead. Give yourself a big stretch. And roll over to one side. And make your way up to seated. Now we'll get the mat so it's facing the wall. And you may want to have a block handy already. So if you don't, pause the video and then sit sideways to the wall and get your legs to go up against the wall. You can wiggle yourself a little closer or a little further away from the wall, and then allow your heels to slide out and away from each other, and allow this to be a perfect stretch for you. So you can begin slowly and just slide them out to the sides and down until you find a good stretch, and then pause there, and then let gravity draw you a little deeper into it if you like. You can rest your left hand on your heart and right hand on your belly. You can have your hands on your thighs or arms alongside your body, and just breathe here. Nice, deep and steady breaths. Feeling the rise and fall of the breath in your chest and your belly. Relaxing, releasing any stress from the body and the mind, and then gently bring your legs all the way together and bring them up against the wall. Heels are against the wall. If your legs are sliding apart, you can use a strap to bring them, keep them together. Otherwise, just rest here. It's a very nice inversion that is just so good for the body, and it's also very soothing for the mind. So just rest here and just let it soothe you and relax you deeper and deeper. Also has many benefits for the circulatory system and the lymphatic system, boosting the immune system, endocrine system, good for hormones. So just enjoy the pose and breathe deeply. And then we'll bend into the knees, roll over to one side, rest for a moment, and then make your way back up. And we'll get the mat, keep it against the wall if you like, or just for demonstration I get my mat so you can see me. So now get your block, so you could stay on the mat if you like. And then as you bring your knees over your feet, bend your knees and then lift your hips up and slide a block underneath your sacrum. And then come into that supported bridge pose. So if that wasn't clear, pause for a moment, rewind, come back, and then come into your supported bridge. Allow your low back to rest on the block, and allow your arms to just rest by your sides. Back of your neck is long. Close your eyes if you like. Relaxing into this moment, into the pose, letting the lower back release into the block. Continuing to let the breath be calm and steady. Inhale, lift your hips a little further up and off the block, and then slide the block out from underneath you. And we'll make our way into Shavasana. Allow your feet to flip open. Legs a little wider than hip width apart, arms by your sides, palms facing up to receive, and close your eyes. Imagining a wave of relaxation, of rejuvenation, of love and compassion and kindness to wash over you, letting your body become more and more relaxed, relaxing every cell in your body, letting the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet relax, feeling the forehead softening, eyebrows relaxed. Just let your body sink down to full Shavasana. And while you're resting here a little longer, today's quote comes from Thich Nhat Hanh. To be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself. When you are born a lotus flower, be a beautiful lotus flower, and don't try to be a magnolia flower. If you crave acceptance and recognition and try to change yourself to fit what other people want you to be, you will suffer all your life. True happiness and true power lie in understanding yourself, accepting yourself, and having confidence in yourself. Right where you are, take some deeper breaths and begin to stretch your arms overhead, moving the fingers and the toes, gently reawakening the body, bending your knees and rolling over to your favorite side, resting your head on your arm and pausing for a moment for all the blessings in your life and of your practice. Gently make your way up to seated. Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Make it so you're comfortable. And then sit up tall, resting your hands onto your thighs or in your lap, and close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Bring your awareness back within, back into this present moment. And back to the breath. Hands together in front of the heart, bow your head. To acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat today. Hands together in front of the forehead, connecting you to the guidance of the intuition. Hands to the mouth, connecting you to the guidance of your inner truth. And the hands to the heart, connecting you to the guidance and the wisdom of the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and leave your comments and feedback below. I'd love to hear from you. And please share this video with your friends and have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.